and welcome to today's yoga class. So today we are going to be thinking about, as we come into winter, we're starting to think about our sense of thankfulness and being grateful and our sense of gratitude. Because when we come into December, when we come into winter time, up here in the Northern Hemisphere, along with that, we come with Christmas and presents and joy and parties. And so just to make sure that we don't get too all consumed by all of this present giving and present receiving, I want us to take a moment today to really actually think about what we've already got. And then come Christmas time, we're just kind of adding and embellishing on what we already have in our lives. Okay? So today we're going to be really thinking about, our sense of gratitude and our thankfulness. And that is already inside of you. Just sometimes we forget, we're not selfish people, but sometimes we just forget. Sometimes we just want more and more and more. And so today let's just take a moment and just think about, wow, all that cool stuff we already have. So first of all, what we're going to do is tune in. And we're going to tune in today with one of my favourite mantras, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Okay, which means I bow to the teacher within. And this means the teacher that you already have inside of you. So already we're going to be thankful and grateful that actually we have a lot of knowledge inside of us. It just hasn't come out yet, but it is there. Okay, so it's Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And we're going to chant it 3 times and quite long. So what we'll do is I will do it first. If you've done it with me before, then please join in. I'll do it first, and then you join in with the second and the third times. Or you can do all 3, it's totally up to you. But what we do is we go Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Okay? Not quite as high as that though. So bring your hands together and give them a rub. Ideally you're sitting with your legs crossed in easy pose, but if you're sat in your chair, whatever, that's cool, that's fine. Just be where you are. So bring your hands together here at your heart center. Push them together. Make sure your spine is nice and long. And the top of your head is just shining up towards the sky, so that we're sitting tall. And remember, this isn't just so that you look posh, it's so that you can breathe brilliantly and take a deep breath in. And breathe out. And again, deep breath in through your nose. And breathe out. And then we're going to breathe in to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. All together. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. One more. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Breathe in and breathe out. Stretch your arms up to the sky. Really stretch, stretch, stretch. Keeping your arms close to your ears, let's just go to the side. And then to the other side, stretching out. Come back to the center, look up at the ceiling, lean back. And come forward, bring your hands down to the ground. Lower yourself down, nice and slowly. Take a deep breath in as if you're really stretching your back and breathing into your back. And come all the way up. Good. Okay, so we're going to use the mantra, right now, in this moment, I have enough. Right now, in this moment, I have enough. Right now, in this moment, I have enough. Okay, so bring your hands into Gyan Mudra, pop them on your knees. Okay, index finger and thumb touching, pointy finger and thumb touching. Sitting up tall. As you breathe in, you're going to say the mantra to yourself. Right now, in this moment, I have enough. And then breathe out. And then when you breathe in, again, remember you're saying it to yourself. You don't have to say it out loud. If you want to say it out loud, you can. Although I don't think you're going to be able to if you're breathing in. But how you go. Okay, so the mantra, right now, in this moment, I have enough. And as you breathe out, just breathe out. Breathing into yourself, right now, in this moment, I have enough. Breathe out. And breathing in, right now, in this moment, I have enough. Breathing in. Breathing in, right now, in this moment, I have enough. And breathing out. And keep going. Good, last one. Breathing in, right now, in this moment, I have enough. And then just sit really still for a moment. And I just want you just to notice maybe how you feel, okay, knowing that right now you have everything that you need. You have the air you need to breathe. You have the clothes you need to keep you warm. You need the food to keep you healthy. You have the roof over your head and the shelter that you need to keep you safe. That's everything you need right now, at this moment. Okay, open your eyes. Come onto your hands and knees. You can see, because it's getting wintry, I've got my really nice wintry, comfy rug. And I like to wear snuggly socks and cosy jumpers and things like that when it's wintry. Okay, we're going to come into some cat-cows. So make sure that your hips are under your knees, your hands are underneath your shoulders. You drop your tummy and you look up, and then you curl your tummy underneath and look underneath. And curling up, breathing in, and underneath, breathing out. Breathing in, and out. In, out, in, out, in, out, and then come to the middle and lifting up into downward dog. So push into your hands, push into your feet, and remember we're just starting to stretch our heels to the floor, stretching through our body, making that upside down V shape. Push through your hands, make your arms and your shoulders really strong. We're going to kick one foot up in the sky, lifting it up nice and tall, and then bend your knee and twist it open and looking underneath. Underneath your armpit and coming back to the centre. Foot down. Switch to the other leg, lifting it up high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, twist it open, knee pointing up to the ceiling as much as you can, and come back. Let's do that again, lifting one leg up, bend the knee, twisting, and back, other way, up, twist, and back. Come back down into down dog, back down onto your hands and knees. And now we're going to take one hand up towards the sky, lifting it up, and then bringing it all the way through it. And we're doing what's called threading the needle. It's coming through this gap, and your head, face is coming down onto the ground. Just chilling out here for a moment. You might feel that nice in your shoulder. Deep breaths. And then lifting back up. And let's do the other side. So that hand comes down, one hand up to the sky. And thread the needle, thread it through. Deep breaths. Come back. And then we're going to come down onto our elbows and our hands together, thumbs pointing up. And we're just going to do a little dolphin pose. So we're going to take our chin forward of our thumbs and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Okay, bringing the hands into Sphinx. So staying on the elbows, but the The hands come down like this. I'm going to lift our knees off the floor, lifting up into forearm dog. And then coming up onto your hands and coming into forward fold. So walk your feet in and just hang forwards like really floppy. Floppy, floppy. And slowly coming all the way up. And let's come into mountain pose. Hands here. Take a deep breath in. And again. Okay, so remembering our mantra. Right now, in this moment, I have enough. Arms are coming up, big circle, and out. Saying to yourself, right now, in this moment, I have enough. Right now, in this moment, I have enough. Right now, in this moment, I have enough. Keep going. And see if you can try to breathe in as your arms come up in front. Right now, in this moment, as you breathe out, they come down. I have enough. Okay, just coming to still, hands down by your sides. We're just going to go to the side, look up towards the ceiling, open the heart and chest, and come back to the centre. Other way, looking up. Watch that balance. And up. So you're pushing those toes and feet into the ground. And up. Okay. So I'm just going to turn to the side because we're going to go into sun salutations now. So bring your hands together at your heart centre. Breathing in, lift them up. Breathing out, bend down. Bring your hands down onto the ground and we're going to step back with one foot. And then take the hands up to the sky. So check that balance. Good job. All the way down. Come back into plank. Onto your tummy. Lifting up into cobra. And downward dog. And bringing your foot up to the sky, bring it all the way through, back to the front of the mat, and back up into that lovely high lunge. And down. Forward fold. Are you keeping up? Good job. All the way up. And on the other side, breathing in, stretch up. And bend forwards. And then we're going back with the other leg this time. High lunge here. And down. Plank pose. Strong and lifted onto your tummy. Cobra. Down dog. Kick that foot up high in the sky. Bring it all the way forwards. And lifting up into high lunge. Hands down to the ground. Back into forward fold. And coming up. Back into mountain. Don't worry if I'm going a bit fast. Don't worry, just do what you can. Keep up as best you can. Okay? Whatever you're doing, it's perfect. Don't worry about it. Okay, we're going to come down again into a forward fold, into down dog. So just step those feet back. Then we're going to kick one foot up in the sky. Okay, so watch. Bend the knee, bring it all the way to the front so the knee comes close to the hand. And slide the back leg back. Okay? So we're in this kind of position. Love this pose. It's called pigeon pose. So while we're here, I want you just to double check that your hips are in a line. Imagine you've got like torches on your hip bones and they're shining forwards. So we're here, looking forwards. Take a deep breath in. And again, deep breath in. Now, slowly, you might just be able to lay over your leg and maybe even your head comes down. And while you're here, say to yourself, right now, in this moment, I have enough. Okay, slowly lift your head up, and we're going to swap our legs over. So push into your toes, into your hands, all the way back into down dog. Oh, and maybe walk through those feet, press through, and then kick the other leg up high. Kick it up, bend that knee, bring it all the way through under the body, and then rest it up here. Knee to wrist. Up here, nice and high. Check those hips. Those hip torches are shining forwards. Deep breath in. And again, deep breath in. And come all the way down. Right now, in this moment, I have enough. And slowly lifting your head, coming all the way back. So push your hands into the ground, push back, be here in down dog. And then we're going to step our feet all the way forwards into a forward fold. Hang down, stretching all the way up into mountain, but stretching up high, deep breath in. Coming back here into mountain pose. Close your eyes and just have a moment's stillness. Okay, so we're going to come into dancer pose now. If you need to go by a bench or a chair or a wall or anything like that to assist with your balance, then sure, do that. Or try and do it, okay, in the middle of the room. Remember that you're being held by a force, an invisible force. Your strength and your power is all within you. Your legs are strong and stable. So let's start this then. So starting off with mountain pose, which you have a leg you're going to be standing on. I want you to think of that leg as super strong, pushing into the ground. And your other leg with no weight on it is going to come up behind you. Now maybe you grab hold of your trousers, or maybe you can actually grab hold of your foot. And we stand up here really nice and tall. And then we're going to take our other arm up over our head. Such a beautiful, lovely, strong pose, and we're gradually, just gently, going to start to stretch that leg behind us and bring our body weight forwards. See, even yoga teachers wobble, okay? Some days we have wobbly days, some days we're really still. Remember to have your drishti point, and your drishti point will change as your body moves slightly. So we're really opening up and lifting out through the body. Good job. Don't hold your breath. When you're ready, come down. Bring both feet down to the ground. Just have a moment here. And then let's go with the other side. I'm going to swivel around so that my back isn't to you. So, taking your weight on your other leg. Other foot comes behind you, grabbing hold of that ankle. Taking your arm up above your head. Be here for a moment so you get a nice stretch in your thigh, and then we're going to lift forwards. Opening your heart, opening your chest. See how wonderful you can be poised and balanced. And just take your time, coming in and out of it, and enjoy that feeling of expansion. You have enough, you have all that power in your body to produce amazing shapes. Standing up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. And come down onto your knees. Good, we're going to take a little child's pose now, just to stretch our back out. So sit yourself on your heels, bring those feet forward, and drop your head. Head down. I'm going to lift my head so you can still hear me speak. Just take some deep breaths. If your forehead can touch the ground, then great, let that just rest, or just be where you are. If your head's sort of hanging in mid-air, use your hands to rest your forehead on so that you can really relax your neck. And then we're going to take puppy pose. So stay where you are, keep your head down, but you're just going to lift your bottom up, but everything else stays down. So your hands slide forward slightly, your bottom sticks up in the air, but your heart and your chin and your head are arching down towards the ground. Okay, and then we're going to slide this into Sphinx pose. We're going to come all the way down onto our tummy. And Sphinx, we have the elbows underneath the shoulders. Palms face forward on the palms are on the ground. And just make sure that your fingers are pointing forwards and your hands aren't touching. They should be parallel. Remember parallel, like train tracks, they never meet. Okay, so they go forwards, together, straight line. Shine your heart and chest forward. Close your eyes. In your head, say the mantra. Right now, in this moment, I have enough. Brilliant. Okay, slowly move your arms out. Let yourself just come down for a little rest. Lift your head, and we're going to come all the way back, and we're going to come to sit on our bottoms. Okay, so we're not going to quite be in easy pose. What we're going to do here is we're going to like cross our legs, but like mega cross them, so that the knees are on top of each other. Okay, this can be quite uncomfortable on your hips. Okay, it might feel like ouch. So just, if you need to, then obviously just bring them out a little bit, but you want to feel a little bit of something here. You want to feel a bit of, not pain, but it's a bit uncomfortable. So as long as you can take a deep breath, your body is okay and you're fine. So even if you think, oh, I don't like how that feels, stay here, take a deep breath. And imagine that whatever it is that you're feeling in your hips, it's just dissolving. This is really good for you boys. Okay, to keep those hips really mobile, because as you get stronger, they're going to get stiffer and stiffer and stiffer, and you can't move and touch anything because your muscles are so strong and tight. So really keep this flexibility in the hips. Okay, from here, so the feet feel pretty uncomfortable, and the legs feel uncomfortable, but that's okay. Sit up tall. Arms up, deep breath in. Breathe out. And just hands on the floor and just a little bend forwards. Keep breathing. I know it feels awkward. Keep breathing. Close your eyes if necessary. Remember to be thankful and grateful that you have these hips and legs that do so much for you every day. Lift yourself up. We're going to lean back on our hands, come back a bit, and we're going to swap the legs over. Okay? So remember, we're trying to get these knees on top of each other. Okay? It's like a mega cross leg. Bring your arms up above you. Deep breath in. And down. Rest your hands on the floor. Breathe super deep. You can do all of these postures. Okay, you can do them. You have the strength and the power. You have the flexibility. It is there. You might not feel it today, but it will soon come. Okay, lifting yourself up. Release that. Okay. We're going to do fish pose, so you're going to just come back onto your elbows, kind of hanging out on your elbows. Now your legs can do what you feel comfortable with. I like mine like this in a kind of easy pose, but you can have them in butterfly pose, you can have them bent, you can have them straight, alright? So totally up to you what you do with your legs, right? Then, so here on our elbows, and then you're just going to drop your head back. Keep dropping it back, keep dropping it back, keep dropping it back until it won't go any further. Then start to move your arms out the way until the top of your head touches the floor. Now your arms can either rest by your side or they can come here. This is called fish pose, so this can be your fin if you've got your hands in prayer pose. Breathe deeply. Okay, bring your hands down off the floor. Slowly bring yourself out of a fish pose, so you're just flat on your back. Bring your knees into your chest, and we're going to come into happy baby. So grab hold of your feet, grabbing hold of the bottoms of your feet, and imagine that the soles of the feet, they can like press up to the ceiling, but your knees are pressing down by your armpits. And we're just here, like a baby playing with their feet in a cot. Close your eyes. If you want to, we can move like this and wiggle and wiggle and wiggle to help our back. Our back feels nice on the floor. And just be here. Breathe deeply. And remember the mantra. Right now, in this moment, I have enough. Bring your knees together, hug them tight. And then stretch them out. And we're going to come into Shavasana, or relaxation pose. So be on your back, legs are straight, feet rolling away from each other. Arms are by your side, backs of the hands on the floor. Palms face the ceiling, your fingers and thumbs curling naturally. Gently close your eyes. And take some deep breaths. And today we're going to relax to a poem.
Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this in-breath. Thank you for this out-breath. Thank you for this life. Thank you, heart. Thank you for this pounding. Thank you for this beating. Thank you for this love. Thank you, feet. Thank you for this walk. Thank you for this run. Thank you for the dancing. Thank you, eyes. Thank you for the sunrise. Thank you for the sunset. Thank you for all the colours. Thank you, ears. Thank you for the music. Thank you for the rhythm. And thank you for the stillness. Thank you, hands. Thank you for the cuddles. Thank you for the clapping. Thank you for the holding. Thank you, mouth. Thank you for the food. Thank you for the water. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you, nose. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for all the smells. Thank you for the sniffles. Thank you, arms and shoulders. Thank you for the carrying. Thank you for the burdening. And thank you for the hugging. Thank you, voice. Thank you for the expression. Thank you for the word. Thank you for the singing. Thank you for this day. Thank you for the light. Thank you for the stars. And thank you for the night. Thank you, self. Thank you for the laughter. Thank you for the playing. Thank you for you. Thank you for the emotions. Thank you for the joys. Thank you for the tears and the sadness. Thank you for the richness. Thank you for the abundance that is. Thank you for the abundance that is given to us. Thank you for all the experiences and so many things. Thank you for this dance. Thank you, life. Thank you for this dance. Thank you, life.
Slowly begin to take deep breaths. Noticing the mat beneath you or the floor beneath you, noticing your clothes on you. And just start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Make circles with your hands and your feet. Stretch your arms over your head. Stretch. And then bend your knees into your chest and give yourself a really nice hug from side to side with your knees. And then rub the soles of your feet together, rub the tops of your hands. Hug your knees again, and then we're going to rock all the way up and down. Up and down, and down. Come back up into easy pose. Okay, so we're going to do a little chanting meditation today, and we're going to use the mantra Gobinday, Mukanday. Which means our liberator and our destroyer, okay? Which sounds a little bit deep, I know. But it also cultivates our real sense of gratitude and thankfulness and acceptance for everything wonderful that we have in our lives, okay? So, we're going to do some hand mudras to go along with it. So, we start off with our hands at our shoulders, like this, Gobinday. Then flat hands, Mukanday. Up to the sky, Udade, and then create a little shelter. Hari Om on your chin, Kari Om. And then we're going to take the love from our heart and gift it out so that our friends and everyone else around us can also appreciate what they have in their lives. Okay? So it's fists, flat hands, up, little hands under your chin, together, and out. Okay, I'm going to put some music on to join us for this. So hands here to start. Off we go. Fists, flat hands, up. Now try it with your eyes closed. It doesn't matter if you do slightly different hand movements, it's about enjoying it and doing it. Okay, last one. Brilliant. Okay, bring your hands into Gyan Mudra, rest them on your knees. Close your eyes. A moment of stillness. And just remind yourself about today's mantra. Right now, in this moment, I have enough. Right now, in this moment, I have enough. Brilliant, open your eyes. And just remember of all the things that you're grateful and thankful for. A little practice that me and my son do every day is that at the end of the day we'll go, right, best thing about today. And it could be anything. It could be, oh, this TV program I watched, or oh, I saw a friend I haven't seen for ages, or just now, cuddling, you know, whatever. So maybe after this, once we've tuned out, just turn to the person next to you and say one thing that you're really thankful for and really grateful for, and just start to think more about the wonderful things that you have in your life that you can be thankful for. Okay, rub your hands. We're going to tune out by singing a long time sung together. If you don't know it, then don't worry, just copy along. Okay, so bring your hands up over your head, and off we go. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Hands in prayer with 3 satnams. Deep breath in. Nam. Sad. Nam. Sad. Nam. Namaste. Well done today. Thank you so much. Remember, be super grateful and thankful for everything that you have. I will see you next time. So, big loves from me.